On June 3rd, 1989, Toronto celebrated the opening of Skydome, the world's first state-of-the-art dome stadium with a fully retractable roof, making all those state-of-the-art dome stadiums with partially retractable roofs look like real dumpy pieces of shit. But while Skydome was a technological marvel, its television debut, the opening of Skydome, a celebration, was a marvel unto itself, a wonder of cringineering, so spectacularly ill-conceived, it has to be endured to be believed. The special featured Canada's biggest stars, from Dave Thomas to David Clayton Thomas, and was hosted by the late Alan Thicke. His co-host was SCTV's Andrea Martin, presumably doing this in exchange for the safety of her loved ones. The show was clearly inspired by Broadway musicals, but since it was performed at the bottom of a colossal cement cavern, it felt more like a North Korean nuclear jubilee. After an opening song dominated by architectural specifics,
the world's largest retractable ceiling, multi-purpose, 8-acre, 30-story.
They did finally get to the point.
Why not get right to the point? Namely, you're gonna love this joint!
Have you ever cringed so hard you could feel your DNA strands uncoiling? In case the whole retractable roof thing still hadn't sunk in, it was reiterated in a series of sports-themed show tunes sung by people who, you'll have to trust me on this, weren't actual professional athletes.
Raindrops are falling at the door, but that doesn't mean the game will have to be postponed. All we have to do is let the roof slide in.
There's more.
No tackling in the rain, no blocking in the rain.
More.
Marriage of Figaro, La Traviata.
More. After a few more performances, a regrettable tattoo, and the unfortunately named mascot Domer, the Skydome finally opened. Well, it started to open when this happened.
Behind me, they are announcing that the roof will be closed, and I'm sure you'll hear the boos. Apparently, there is a lightning storm in the area.
But Skydome President Chuck Magwood and his titanic ego declared his celebration unsinkable and opened the dome in spite of a torrential downpour, forcing performers to put both their dignity and safety at risk. As a final insult to any remaining die-hard dome heads, the whole theme of the closing number was how invincible Toronto stadium goers now were to the weather.
We don't care if it rains or pours, when you see me coming, better open that door. Open up, everybody sing. Open up, time to let the celebration begin. Open up the door and let the people come in.
The show eventually mercifully came to an end, with Alan Thicke's cheese dick charm persevering.
Skydome is a reality. The sky's the limit here.
Indeed it was, and at the end of the day there was only one thing left to do, as explained by this local reporter and his full head of totally legitimate hair.
Opening night is history, of course, and now that the hoopla and the fanfare has died down, there's just one job left to do. Glenn Cochran, CFTO News.